Welcome back, guys. Automotive Inc. here. So today we are dispelling a few myths. We'll get to the high speed portion of this where we talk about the Ford Powerboost and the myth that it isn't a true hybrid. Let's take a look, guys, because I know if some of you guys have said, well, geez Louise, this isn't a real hybrid, but we'll get to that. But this trip right now, we're at almost 42 miles, 5.7 electric. It's been running for 44 minutes. And almost 31 miles a gallon on the highway. So I will tell you this much, guys, some of that was about 70, 75 miles-ish, but we had some hills in there where it did kick into the hybrid mode. The rest of it was mostly 65 and under, with some city and some stop and go stoplights. So again, 30.5 miles a gallon out of a full-size pickup. So stay tuned to the second part of this video where we will show you that this goes into true hybrid at highway speeds. So one of the big misconceptions of the Ford Powerboost is that it's not a full hybrid. And if you take a look at this, we're going 60 mile an hour. Depending on how you watch your eco meter, this thing will go into hybrid mode at any point if the demand's not there. So a lot of people say, you know, I mean, obviously the drive is not going to last that long at highway speeds, but, you know, it will go into it and then it'll just kick back on when the demand is there. And a lot of people are comparing this to, you know, the Dodge hybrid, e-torque, whatever the hell. They don't really have a true hybrid yet. They're coming out with that one, the Ram Charger. And so I know a lot of people say that this isn't a true hybrid. It is. It really shines at lower speeds, at, you know, the 45 and under. I've seen it kick into hybrid at 55 and under. Today was the first time in the 60 mile an hour range on the highway here. So truly it is a real hybrid, guys, and I love this truck. I love the idea of it, and I've had some watchers say that they just don't have, you know, faith in the dependability of it, because again, it was in the top 10 of least reliable, specifically the Powerboost, but they don't really break that down into what that reliability standard is and say it broke down necessarily. We don't know if it's in the shops for, you know, the LCD screens, whatever. I don't really know, but you know, at the end of the day, this thing just really does shine. You know, I typically average about 27 miles to the gallon doing my commute to work and to the gym in the morning, and then, but it still hovers around that 23, and that's what the sticker says it's going to get. Compared to the hybrid or e-torque Ram 5.7 Hemi, that truly is just for getting off the line and it'll shut off, you know, when it goes up to the stoplight and stuff. This one truly will go in and out of hybrid, and in town, if there's not a lot of hills, I can muster 3-4 miles before the battery kicks back in and then it'll shut back off. Versus the e-torque, it's very useless at highway speeds. It really doesn't do anything. I mean, again, the battery pack is underneath the back seat, so it's not even a really big battery pack. That was never their intent, although people viewed it as a good possibility to looking up to like a hybrid, like a, I don't know, a Corolla hybrid or a RAV4 hybrid. And you know, this truck just really does. And I mean, you put it in sport mode, and I mean, it won't go into hybrid all that much, but man, that 400 and what does it have, 430 horsepower, 470, I don't remember, but I mean, it is powerful. I don't drive in that mode a lot because I like seeing the hybrid kick in. I like the fuel economy, but we're 3,500 miles in, and this thing is still getting, you know, 24 miles a gallon on trip 2. So that's all my idle time, all my remote starts, and it's been cold up here. So again, just kind of a myth buster that the Powerboost isn't a real hybrid engine. It's not just for starting and stopping. It's not just for those things. But you do have to be mindful that you're going to have to watch your eco meter if you're trying to gas-mize it or hyper-mile this thing. But you know, in one trip I did run the truck for 40 minutes over almost 20 miles. Half of that ended up being electric, and it averaged 35 miles per gallon. Now somebody would say, well, you know, you just filled it up. You know, again, at the end of the day, this has a this trip meter, and you can hand figure it if you wanted to go fill it up, but it truly does go into hybrid. It truly does what a hybrid does, keeping in mind that it's a full-size pickup, you know, and it's heavy, and there's a lot more to it, so there's a lot more keeping going on it. So the Powerboost has an electric motor attached to the transmission itself, so it actually powers the truck when the demand is not as much needed. So it's just a really fun thing, but I just wanted to bust that myth on the Powerboost that it's not a real hybrid pickup. And so yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching this short video. Click the subscribe button, give me a like if you don't mind. We'll catch you on the next one.